Lekmansky is P4 on softs. Best lap is a 1:36.888. Simon of the Desert is P7. Narwhal is 5th. Best lap is a 1:37.909. Simon of the Desert in turn 4, Esses is 7th with 15 kilos. Bones is P11 on softs. Best lap is a 1:43.346. Narwhal in turn 6, Laces is P5. Simon of the Desert is 7th. Josh Flugler from United States in turn 10 is P10. Narwhal in turn 5, outer loop is P5. Bones is 11th. Best lap is a 1:42.088. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Josh Flugler is P10. Best lap is a 1:40.790. Fernando Lopez from Mexico is P14 on softs. Best lap is a 3:02.220. Narwhal in turn 1, the 90 is 5th. Best lap is a 1:37.630. Simon of the Desert in turn 1, the 90 is P7. Jake Batak in turn 3, Esses is P1 on mediums. Heyman is P6. Best lap is a 1:37.927. Check mirrors from Antarctica in turn 5, outer loop is P15 on mediums. Bones in turn 6, Laces is 10th. Best lap is a 1:40.488. Heyman in turn 11 is P6 on mediums. Bones is P8. Best lap is a 1:39.652. Bjorn Heyman in turn 7, toe is P5 on mediums. Best lap is a 1:37.222. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Jake Patak in turn 4, Esses is first. Bones in turn 11 is P8. Check mirrors in turn 4, Esses is P14. Best lap is a 152.399. Bones in turn 7, Toe is 8th. Jake Patak is P1. Narwhal in turn 7, Toe is P6. Check mirrors is P11. Best lap is a 140.293. Zahn in turn 11 is P3. Lekmansky is P4 on softs. Best lap is a 136.673. Jake Patak is first. Heyman is fifth on mediums. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Lekmanski in turn 4, Esses is P4. Narwhal in turn 6, Laces is P6. Bones is P8. Best lap is a 1:39.267. Narwhal in turn 1, the 90 is 5th. Best lap is a 1:37.179. Bones is P8. Narwhal in turn 8, heel is 5th. Bones in turn 8, heel is 8th. Davidson is 3rd. Techno is 9. Best lap is a 1:39.730. Lekmanski is 4th. King Bean from United States in turn 8, heel is P17 on mediums. The qualification session is at Watkins Glen in Watkins Glen, USA. The wind speed is 1 km/h from the northeast. Simon of the Desert from United States is 5th with 15 kilos on softs. Mark DeGraw from Canada in turn 5, outer loop is P2 with 50 kilos. Michael Marin from Colombia is 10. Narwhal from United States in turn 2, Esses is P11 with 50 kilos. Jake Patak in turn 1, the 90 is first. Jake Patak is up 9.55 in turn 5, outer loop. Jake Patak is up 9.93 in turn 8, heel. Jake Patak is up 10.26 in turn 11. Jake Patak improved his first with a 135.405. David Zahn from United States is 5th with 15 kilos on softs. Zahn improved his P3 with a 136.237. .832 off pole. Narwhal from United States is P11 up 20.69. Narwhal is up 21.60 in turn 7, to. DeGraw from Canada is P5 up 1.47. Mark is up 1.67 in turn 9. Five minutes remaining in the session. Mark DeGraw improved is P2 with a 135.814. 0.409 off pole. Techno from Italy in turn 11 is P8 up 0.32 on softs. Techno improved is P8 with a 139.011. 3.606 off pole. Ryan Wilson from Canada in turn 5, outer loop is P12 up 11.18 with 80 kilos on mediums. Josh Flugler from United States in turn 8, heel is P10 up 0.17 on softs. Josh Flugler is up 0.12 in turn 11. Josh Flugler improved is 10th with a 140.930. 5.525 off pole. Ryan Wilson in turn 10 is 12th up 13.91. Ryan Wilson improved is 11th with a 141.347. 5.942 off pole. Bones from United States is P7 up 0.60 on softs. Josh Flugler is P10 up 0.99. Bones is P7. Bones improved is P7 with a 138.141. 2.736 off pole. Josh Flugler in turn 8, heel is 10th up 0.89. Josh Flugler is up 1.75 in turn 11. Josh Flugler improved is P8 with a 138.979. 3.574 off pole. Bjorn Heyman from United States in turn 8, heel is P6 up 0.57. Bjorn Heyman is up 0.29 in turn 11. Heyman improved is 6th with a 136.793. 1.388 off pole. Send It from Canada is P13 up 2.67. Sendit Improved is P7 with a 137.815. 2.410 off pole. Josh Flugler in turn 8, heel is P10 up 0.11. Heyman in turn 5, outer loop is P6 up 0.13. Heyman is up 0.32 in turn 8, heel. Narwhal in turn 9 is 8th up 0.29. Narwhal Improved is P7 with a 137.625. 2.220 off pole. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Ryan Wilson is 13th. Ryan Wilson is up 0.74 in turn 6, laces. Ryan Wilson is up 0.63 in turn 8, heel. Ryan Wilson is up 1.22 in turn 11. Ryan Wilson Improved is P13 with a 140.795. 5.390 off pole. Narwhal is 7th up 0.40. Michael Marin is P12 on softs. Best lap is a 139.871. 4.466 off pole. The race session is at Watkins Glen in Watkins Glen, USA. The wind speed is 2 km/h from the northeast. Jake Patak is P1. Mark DeGraw from Canada is second with 50 kilos on mediums. Kevin Lekmansky from United States is third with 50 kilos on softs. David Zahn from United States is fourth with 15 kilos on softs. Bjorn Heyman from United States is fifth on mediums. Simon of the Desert from United States is P6 with 15 kilos on softs. Narwhal from United States is P7 with 50 kilos on softs. Sendit from Canada is P8 on mediums. Bones from United States is P9 on softs. Josh Flugler from United States is P10 on softs. Techno from Italy is P11 on mediums. Michael Marin from Colombia is 12th on mediums. Ryan Wilson from Canada is 13th with 80 kilos on softs. Sabs J from Canada is P14 on softs. Jake Patak is first with 30 kilos on softs. Race start. Kevin Lekmanski is 4th. DeGraw is 3rd. Heyman is P4. Narwhal is 6th. Michael Marin in turn 7, Toe is 7th. Ryan Wilson is 10th on mediums. Ryan Wilson passed Josh Plugler for P9. Techno is 11th. Techno passed Josh Plugler for 10th. Josh Plugler is 11th. Sendit is 14th, 0.3 behind Sabs J. Kevin Lekmanski in turn 5, outer loop is 2nd, 0.2 behind Jake Patak. Kevin Lekmanski passed Jake Patak for 1st. Jake Patak in turn 7, Toe is P2, 0.3 behind Lekmanski. Narwhal is P7 battling Simon of the Desert. Jake Patak is P2, 0.4 ahead of DeGraw. Mark is P3, 0.2 behind Jake Patak. Narwhal in turn 1, the 90 is 7th, 0.2 ahead of Ryan Wilson. Ryan Wilson in turn 4, Esses is 8th, 0.3 behind Narwhal. Ryan Wilson was 2.8 faster last lap. Michael Marin in turn 5, outer loop is 10th, 0.1 behind Techno. Michael Marin passed Techno for 9th. Ryan Wilson from Canada in turn 7, toe is P8, 0.5 behind Narwhal. Techno in turn 8, heel is P10, 0.3 behind Michael Marin. Zahn is P4, 0.5 behind Marc de Graaf. Bones in turn 2, Esses is P11. Best lap is a 1:39.976. 2.779 off the fastest lap. Mark from Canada in turn 6, Laces is 4th, 0.1 behind Zahn. Trainboy 2005 entering the pits is 15th. Techno in turn 6, Laces is P11 battling Bones. Bones was 0.6 faster last lap. Techno lost 12th to Sabsj. De Graaf is P4 with 50 kilos, 0.2 behind Zahn. Zahn was 1.0 faster last lap. Josh Plugler in turn 8, heel is 12, 0.2 behind Sabsj. Marc de Graaf on lap 5 is 4th, 0.3 behind Zahn. Zahn was 0.8 faster last lap. Jake Patak in turn 5, outer loop is 2nd on softs, 0.5 behind Lekmansky. De Graaf is P4, 0.8 behind Zahn. Jake Patak is 2nd, 0.5 behind Kevin Lekmansky. Marc de Graaf is 4th, 0.8 behind Zahn. Bones in turn 1, the 90 is 10, 0.5 behind Michael Marin. Bones passed Michael Marin for P9. Michael Marin is 10, 0.1 behind Bones. Jake Patak is second, 0.5 behind Kevin Lekmanski. Michael Marin in turn 7, toe is P10, 0.3 behind Bones. Bones was 2.3 faster last lap. Michael Marin lost 11th to Josh Flugler. David Zahn in turn 11 is third, 0.5 behind Jake Patak. David Zahn was 0.9 faster last lap. Zahn is now P2. Jake Patak on lap 7 is P6, 0.1 behind Simon of the Desert. Kevin Lekmanski from United States in turn 3, Esses is P1, 0.9 ahead of Zahn. Techno is P13, 0.2 behind Michael Marin. Techno is now 12. Jake Patak exiting pits on softs. Zahn is second, 0.9 ahead of Marc de Gras. De Gras in turn 11 is P3, 0.9 behind David Zahn. Simon of the Desert entering the pits is 5th. Simon of the Desert is P5. Josh Flugler is 10th. 2.1 behind Sabs J. Zahn in turn 5, outer loop is P2, 0.4 behind Lekmanski. Jake Patak entering the pits is P13. TNAR Tropanese exiting pits on softs. Simon of the Desert exiting pits on softs. De Gras from Canada is third, 0.8 behind David Zahn. Jake Patak exiting pits on softs. Zahn in turn 11 is P2, 0.5 behind Lekmanski. Kevin Lekmanski entering the pits is P3. Zahn is now first. Kevin Lekmanski on lap 9 is 4th. Narwhal entering the pits is 5th. Sabs J is 8th, 1.9 behind Bones. Josh Flugler in turn 11 is P9, 3.4 ahead of Michael Marin. Josh Flugler entering the pits is 9th. Lekmanski exiting pits on softs. Sabs J in turn 4, Esses on lap 9 is P6, 1.3 behind Bones. Sabs J was 0.8 faster last lap. Narwhal exiting pits on softs. Techno on lap 9 is P9, 0.1 behind Lekmanski. Techno passed Lekmanski for 8th. DeGraw is P2, 0.2 behind David Zahn. Jake Patak entering the pits is 13th. Josh Flugler exiting pits on softs. David Zahn entering the pits is P1. DeGraw entering the pits is 3rd. Jake Patak exiting pits on softs. Heyman in turn 2, Esses is P1. Best lap is a 1:37.142. 0.143 off the fastest lap. Bones entering the pits is 5th. Bones is P5. TNAR Tropanes from Canada in turn 8, heel is P15 on softs. Michael Marin entering the pits is P8. David Zahn exiting pits on softs. Mark DeGraw exiting pits on softs. Techno is 9th. Lekmanski in turn 3, Esses is P3, 1.5 ahead of David Zahn. Bjorn Heyman is P1. Sabs J exiting pits on softs. Bones exiting pits on softs. Michael Marin is 11th on softs, 0.3 ahead of Josh Flugler. Michael Marin exiting pits on softs. Heyman entering the pits is P1. Sabs J is P9, 0.1 behind Bones. Sabs J was 1.7 faster last lap. Techno exiting pits on softs. Sabs J passed Bones for P8. Ryan Wilson entering the pits is P2. Ryan Wilson is 2nd. Mark in turn 10 is 5th on softs, 2.0 behind David Zahn. Heyman is 4th on softs, 0.2 behind Mark. Heyman was 23.6 faster last lap. Bjorn Heyman exiting pits on softs. Ryan Wilson is P7, 1.8 behind Narwhal. Ryan Wilson exiting pits on mediums. Michael Marin is P10, 0.4 ahead of Jake Patak. DeGraw in turn 9 is P3, 1.7 behind David Zahn. Bones exiting pits on softs. Heyman is P4, 2.4 behind de Graaf. Mark from Canada in turn 6, Laces is third, 1.8 behind David Zahn. Jake Patak in turn 3, Esses is 11th with 30 kilos, 1.0 behind Michael Marin. TNAR Tropanese exiting pits on softs. Mark in turn 1, the 90 is third, 1.1 behind Zahn. Ryan Wilson entering the pits is P7. Ryan Wilson is 7th. Sabs J is 8th. Sabs J entering the pits is P8. Ryan Wilson exiting pits on mediums. Sabs J exiting pits on softs. Sabs J lost 10th to Jake Patak. Jake Patak in turn 2, Esses is P10, 0.5 behind Michael Marin. TNAR Tropanese in turn 11 is 14th. TNAR Tropanese entering the pits is 14th. Techno in turn 4, Esses is 13th on softs. Jake Patak in turn 9 is 10th, 0.5 behind Michael Marin. Sabs J in turn 11 on lap 13 is P11, 0.5 behind Michael Marin. Sabs J passed Michael Marin for 10th. TNAR Tropanese exiting pits on softs. The leader has just finished the race. Lekmansky finished P1. David Zahn finished P2. Mark finished P3. Techno finished 13th. Heyman finished 4th. Simon of the Desert finished 5th. Narwhal finished P6. Ryan Wilson is P7. Ryan Wilson finished P7. Josh Plugler finished 8th. Jake Patak finished 9th. Sabs J finished P10. Michael Marin finished P11. Bones is 12th. TNAR Tropanese finished P14. Bones finished 12th. The race session is at Watkins Glen in Watkins Glen, USA. Josh Plugler from United States is P1 on softs. Ryan Wilson from Canada is second with 80 kilos on mediums. Narwhal from United States is third with 50 kilos on softs. Simon of the Desert from United States is fourth with 15 kilos on softs. Bjorn Heyman from United States is P5 on mediums. Mark DeGraw from Canada is 6th with 50 kilos on softs. David Zahn from United States is P7 with 15 kilos on softs. Kevin Lekmansky from United States is P8 with 50 kilos on softs. Jake Patak is 9th with 30 kilos on softs. Sabs J from Canada is P10 on softs. Michael Marin from Colombia is P11 on mediums. Bones from United States is P12 on softs. Techno from Italy is 13th on softs. TNAR Tropanese from Canada is 14th on softs. Josh Plugler is P1. Race start. TNAR Tropanese is P14. Lekmansky in turn 1, the 90 is P10. Michael Marin is P11. Lekmansky in turn 5, outer loop is P11. Michael Marin is 10. Bones is P11. Bones passed Michael Marin for P10. Michael Marin is 11th. Simon of the Desert is P13. Simon of the Desert passed Michael Marin for 12th. Sabs J is 12. Best lap is a 152.616. 6.885 off the fastest lap. Michael Marin is 13th on mediums, 0.2 behind Sabs J. Ryan Wilson in turn 6, Laces is P2, 0.3 ahead of DeGraw. Mark DeGraw on lap 2 is P3, 0.3 behind Ryan Wilson. Josh Plugler is 5th, 0.2 ahead of Bones. Josh Plugler lost P5 to Bones. TNAR Tropanese in turn 10 is P8, 0.2 behind Simon of the Desert. Heyman is P9, 0.1 behind TNAR Tropanese. Heyman is now P8. Techno in turn 2, Esses is P10, 0.3 behind Narwhal. Jake Patak is 12, 0.3 behind Josh Plugler. Jake Patak passed Josh Plugler for P11. Josh Plugler is P12. Best lap is a 141.806. 3.460 off the fastest lap. Ryan Wilson in turn 8, heel is 3rd on mediums, 0.4 behind Mark DeGraw. Techno in turn 9 is P10, 0.5 behind Narwhal. Narwhal in turn 11 is P9, 0.4 behind TNAR Tropanese. Techno in turn 1, the 90 is 10, 0.5 behind Narwhal. Jake Patak in turn 4, Esses is 11th battling Techno. Techno in turn 5, outer loop is P11, 0.2 behind Jake Patak. Jake Patak is 10th with 30 kilos, 0.5 behind Narwhal. Narwhal in turn 9 is P10 battling Jake Patak. Josh Flugler in turn 10 is 12th on softs, 0.2 behind Techno. Narwhal in turn 1, the 90 is P9, 0.1 ahead of Jake Patak. Jake Patak was 2.6 faster last lap. Jake Patak in turn 4, Esses is 10th on softs, 0.2 behind Narwhal. Narwhal in turn 5, outer loop is P9. Best lap is a 1:39.124. 2.315 off the fastest lap. Jake Patak is 10, 0.4 behind Narwhal. Jake Patak was 2.6 faster last lap. DeGraw is P2 with 50 kilos, 0.4 behind Zahn. TNAR Tropanese in turn 9 is P9, 0.2 behind Narwhal. TNAR Tropanese lost 9th to Jake Patak. TNAR Tropanese lost P10 to Techno. DeGraw in turn 2, Esses is 2nd, 0.5 behind Zahn. Sabs J is P12, 0.5 behind TNAR Tropanese. Bones in turn 6, Laces is P4, 0.4 behind Lekmansky. TNAR Tropanese in turn 5, outer loop is 12th, 0.5 behind Sabs J. Bones in turn 9 is P4 on softs, 0.4 behind Kevin Lekmansky. TNAR Tropanese is P12, 0.2 behind Josh Flugler. Ryan Wilson entering the pits is P7. Ryan Wilson is P7. Jake Patak entering the pits is 9th. Josh Flugler from United States in turn 11 is 11th, 2.5 ahead of TNAR Tropanese. Josh Flugler is now P8. Sabs J in turn 1, the 90 on lap 7 is 10, 0.2 behind TNAR Tropanese. Sabs J passed TNAR Tropanese for 9th. Michael Marin in turn 3, Esses is 10, 0.3 behind Sabs J. Michael Marin was 8.6 faster last lap. Ryan Wilson exiting pits on mediums. TNAR Tropanese in turn 6, Laces is 11th on softs, 0.5 behind Michael Marin. Michael Marin was 9.3 faster last lap. Jake Patak exiting pits on softs. Michael Marin is P10, 0.2 behind Sabs J. Techno exiting pits on mediums. Simon of the Desert is P5. Techno in turn 4, Esses on lap 7 is P14 on mediums. Sabs J from Canada is 10, 0.5 behind Michael Marin. TNAR Tropanese entering the pits is 11th. Sabs J is now 6th. David Zahn in turn 7, Toe is 2nd, 0.3 behind DeGraw. Simon of the Desert exiting pits on softs. Heyman exiting pits on softs. Narwhal exiting pits on softs. Michael Marin in turn 5, outer loop is P7, 0.5 behind Sabs J. Zahn in turn 11 is P2, 0.5 behind Mark. DeGraw entering the pits is 2nd. Zahn passed Mark DeGraw for 1st. Lekmanski entering the pits is P3. Bones entering the pits is P4. TNAR Tropanese exiting pits on softs. Kevin Lekmanski is 3rd. Ryan Wilson is P9. Josh Flugler in turn 11 is P5, 0.8 ahead of Sabs J. Sabs J entering the pits is P5. Josh Flugler entering the pits is 7th. Sabs J on lap 8 is 6th. Mark DeGraw exiting pits on softs. Lekmanski exiting pits on softs. Felipe exiting pits on mediums. Simon of the Desert is P5, 3.4 ahead of Ryan Wilson. Bones exiting pits on softs. Heyman in turn 3, Esses is P8 on softs, 0.2 behind Bones. Josh Flugler exiting pits on softs. Sabs J exiting pits on softs. Zahn in turn 11 is P1 on softs. Zahn entering the pits is 1st. Lekmanski is 4th, 1.4 behind Mark. Bones from United States is P8, 0.5 behind Heyman. Michael Marin in turn 11 is third. Michael Marin entering the pits is P4. David Zahn exiting pits on softs. Bjorn Heyman in turn 11 is P7, 0.6 ahead of Bones. Bjorn Heyman is now P6. Mark is P2. Best lap is a 1:36.987. 0.178 off the fastest lap. Michael Marin is 10th, 0.8 ahead of Josh Flugler. Michael Marin exiting pits on mediums. Sabs J in turn 3, Esses is 11th, 0.1 ahead of Josh Flugler. David Zahn in turn 9 is P2 battling DeGraw. Heyman in turn 9 is 6th, 0.4 ahead of Bones. Techno entering the pits is P14. Zahn in turn 1, the 90 is 2nd, 0.4 behind Mark. Bones in turn 1, the 90 is 6th on softs, 0.3 ahead of Ryan Wilson. Josh Flugler is 12th, 0.4 behind Michael Marin. Kevin Lekmansky in turn 7, toe is P3, 0.4 behind David Zahn. Ryan Wilson in turn 6, laces is 8th, 1.7 behind Narwhal. Narwhal was 2.8 faster last lap. Ryan Wilson entering the pits is 12th. Sabs J in turn 5, outer loop is 9th, 1.5 ahead of Michael Marin. Bones is P6, 0.5 behind Heyman. David Zahn in turn 3, Esses is P2, 0.2 behind DeGraw. Zahn passed Mark DeGraw for P1. Mark DeGraw from Canada is 2nd, 0.2 behind Zahn. Mark passed Zahn for P1. David Zahn in turn 6, laces is P2, 0.3 ahead of Lekmansky. Lekmansky from United States is P3, 0.3 behind David Zahn. Bones is 6th, 0.5 behind Bjorn Heyman. Kevin Lekmanski is P3 with 50 kilos, 0.4 behind David Zahn. David Zahn in turn 3, Esses is second with 15 kilos, 0.5 behind Mark de Graaf. Josh Plugler in turn 9 is P10, 0.1 behind Sabs J. Zahn from United States is P2, 0.6 ahead of Lekmanski. Lekmanski in turn 9 is third, 0.4 behind David Zahn. Narwhal is P8, 0.1 behind Sabs J. Narwhal is now P7. Lekmanski in turn 2, Esses is third on softs, 0.4 behind Zahn. Zahn is P2 with 15 kilos, 0.2 ahead of Kevin Lekmanski. Lekmanski from United States in turn 6, Laces is third, 0.3 behind Zahn. Zahn is second, 0.5 behind Mark. The leader has just finished the race. De Graaf finished first. David Zahn finished P2. Kevin Lekmanski finished P3. TNAR Tropanese finished P12. Simon of the Desert finished P4. Heyman finished 5th. Bones finished P6. Narwhal finished 7th. Jake Patak finished 8th. Josh Plugler finished P9. Michael Marin finished P10. Felipe is 15th. Sabs J finished P11.